African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing on the progress of the special military operation as of January 4, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of forces in the Kharkov direction inflicted defeat on formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Special Forces Brigade and a Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Turovo, Perovskoye, and Sinelnikovo in the Kharkov region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 50 servicemen, a tank, 6 vehicles, 2 152mm D-20 guns, and 2 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the West Military Group, as a result of successful offensive actions, liberated the settlement of Nadia in the Luhansk People's Republic. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a territorial defense brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dureknia, Gleshkovka, Ivanovka, Zabrizovo, Zelenigai in the Kharkov region, Torskoye in the Donetsk People's Republic, and Serebryanskoye Forestry. They repelled a counterattack by an assault group of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. The enemy's losses amounted to 590 servicemen, an infantry fighting vehicle, 3 pickups, a 152mm D-20 gun, 3 122mm D-30 howitzers, a Czech-made 122mm Striga multiple launch rocket system combat vehicle, as well as US-made 2 M113 armored personnel carriers, 2 HMMWV armored vehicles, a 105mm M101 gun, and an /TPQ-36 counter-battery station. Ammunition depot destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved the position along the front line, defeated the formations of the motorized infantry, 8 mechanized, mountain assault, airmobile and infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Pretikino, Seversk, Andriivka, Petrovskogo, Konstantinovka, Nikolaevka, Chasov Yar, Novomarkovo, and Kurakovo of the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 2 counterattacks by enemy assault groups. The Ukrainian armed forces lost more than 250 servicemen, a Kozak combat armored vehicle, a 152mm D-20 gun, a 122mm D-30 howitzer, and a 105mm M119 gun made in the USA. And an ammunition depot. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defense, defeated the manpower and equipment of 7 mechanized, motorized infantry, ranger, airmobile brigades, 2 assault battalions of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Marine brigade, a territorial defense brigade, a National Guard brigade, and an assault brigade of the National Police of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Dzержinsk, Druzhba, Rozovka, Marilyabovka, Slavyanka, Shribnoy, Udaknoy, Novosergivka, Katarinovka, and Krasnoarmeysk of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 12 counterattacks of the Armed Forces of Ukraine formations. The enemy lost more than 440 servicemen, a tank, an infantry fighting vehicle, 3 armored personnel carriers, including the US-made M113 and M1117, a Kozak armored combat vehicle, 8 cars, a French-made 155mm Caesar self-propelled artillery unit, 152mm D-20 gun, and 5 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the East Force Group advanced deep into the enemy's defense, defeated formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Marine brigade, and 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Zelenoy Pol, Neskutchnoy, Novopol, and Velika Novosiolka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's counterattack was repelled. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 170 servicemen, 5 vehicles, and a 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Paladin made in the USA. An electronic warfare station was destroyed. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces occupied more advantageous positions, defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 infantry brigades, a coastal defense brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 2 territorial defense brigades and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Maly Sherbaki, Pyatikaki, Novoandrivka in the Zaporizhia region, Zelenovka and Yantarnoy in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 70 servicemen, 3 vehicles, a 152mm D-20 gun, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, and an electronic warfare station. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the Russian Armed Forces groups damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, the assembly shop and storage site of strike unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 132 areas. Air defense systems shot down 8 U.S.-made Adams operational tactical missiles and 72 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 651 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 39,279 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 20,221 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,506 multiple launch rocket systems, 20,186 field artillery pieces and mortars, 29,857 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.